Hi everyone, it's Vanka. Welcome to part 2 of the Christmas ornaments for this year. So today we are going to make this. Looks more complicated than it is. It's easy and I think they look really pretty and like natural with a touch of colors inside. And here I have used pages from vintage magazines. I have so much of those and some wooden beads. That's it. But before we start, I will show you the other ones I have made. So this was the first one I made, and I have used those very old antique book pages. Those have those really cool Gothic script, and the only thing you have to think about is that you need book pages that are not brittle, because we are going to do a lot of folding so they can't crack. So mine are good. So this is very plain, but I still love it a lot. So that's one. I made a lot of them. And this is just regular, ordinary book pages, but they are gessoed. So it's a different color. And I have a bead cap here and a vintage crystal from a chandelier, and this is actually a bracelet, those stretchy bracelet, and it fitted perfect on here. So that a little touch of bling. This pretty bead was gifted to me from Sabrina. Thank you, Sabrina. I love it. I've hoarded those beads, but now I found a way to use it. And then more of those really old book pages. So here this is a very old piece. I found it at the thrift store. Let me see if I can find it. Was some sort of decoration. Here it is for candles. It was wired around this ring. You see there are mirrors and they are really dusty and such, so I used this as a decoration here, and some really old laces that were stained. So this is a grungy type of thing, and just a little bling here, and these rusted things were sent to me in a swap, so I loved those. A little rusted bell, and here also a very stained small doily, and you know, some bling and a wooden bead, and this is a string because I had to attach those, and here is just a little bit of a doily. So that's one. So you can do so many things with these, decorate them however you like. And for those of you that have followed me for a while, you know I like to try new things, test with different papers or materials. So what I have used here is a mix of papers. So I won't recommend this because I used those hymnal, you know, a hymnal book with very thin paper, and you see they get a little bit, they are too thin, so they get a little bit wonky here and there, but I still love it. I have painted the pages with let me see, it's this really old paint that was so hard I had to water it down, cloudy blue, but I love that color. And then I used paint marker, silver one, on all the edges here. It took a long time. And another pretty bead from Sabrina, doily, and here's some bling. This is just plastic, but it's still pretty, and vintage tinsel. And these I added white and silver every second here, the space here. And those are styrofoam. They were gifted to me from Debbie Brown. Look, so I have thought, what can I use these for? And I found a way, and I have more ideas for these. They are so sparkly, and they look so pretty. So that's one. And what I have used, I have this punch, 2.5-inch punch. So it's really easy for me to punch out the circles. So if you don't have a punch or a die, you can use a glass or something round and trace around it and cut out. And I have also made my own shapes, but before that, this is a little bit in a quarantine because it has so much glitter. Oh my gosh. And it has a bell, and I added paint everywhere in between, and drizzled on gold glitter and a big green glass bead with some glitter in it. So I really love how this turned out. So now I have some glitter on my tree, but it's still losing some, so I am trying to get most of the glitter out of this before I hang it on the tree. And then this is a different shape, and what I do, I fold a book page in two, and then I just draw a half shape so it gets symmetrical, and cut it out, and then you have a perfect oh, what's the word, that you can trace from and cut from. So this is that shape. And here I have added, this is very heavy, it's a vintage crystal as well, and I added bead caps because it had those points, and a really pretty silvery bead here on top, and some lace and bling, and this is a little bit cricket, you see, but still I'm going to use it. And those shapes, I will show you the last one. That's this, and it's one of my favorites. And here as well, I just drew a shape, and then you get something like this. But this, it's too much work, so it had to be just one. And I added some bells and a pretty golden ribbon around here, bead cap, and these gold tinsels were sent to me by little Rondalie. Thank you, my friend. And I have maybe 2 inches left. I know I have also Norwegian viewers, so if any of you have seen gold tinsel anywhere, please let me know where I can find it, because we have a lot of silver, but I don't have any gold, so I'm hoarding. But this looks so pretty, and I see that the lighting, the camera doesn't show how much sparkle and bling it really is on these. So now those are the ones I have made. And this I will show you those vintage magazine pages. They all often have novels with these big like illustrations on them. So this has text on the other side and colors. That's what I'm interested in, not the images but colors. So I punched out 20 is what I have used of these circles. And now we need to fold all those circles in half. And you don't have to do this, but I I like to have the text right. I don't want to fold them just randomly. I want the text to be the right way. So now you see I fold them like this, and all 20 circles you need to fold in half, and here they are, 20 circles in half. And you can totally eyeball this, but I tried that and it works okay. But then I decided to use my grid here as a little guide, so that I know that I am going to stay in the middle, so that the glue is on the same place each time. And I am making sure the text is the correct way. This is Scotch Strong and Precise glue. That's my favorite glue. It's really strong and it dries very quick, but I like this very fine tip, so that's why I have used this bottle here. And now we need to glue together all is the middle. So I try not to add too much glue. The less is more with this. So now I will stack them and add glue on each half circle. And then I think I will just speed this. So here we have them, 20 pieces, and like I said, this glue dries very quick. And if you have a glue that doesn't dry quick, then you have to maybe wait a little bit so it won't shift on you. But here we have something that looks like this. Have some faces in here, but that won't show in the end. So now we are going to glue approximately 1 centimeter on both sides. Yes, so approximately 1 centimeters. Add a little bit of glue. So now I have these lines that I am going to try to keep this in place, and then I am folding over skipping the page or the circle that then I have the glue in the middle. A little bit tricky in the beginning, and of course you can use whatever paper you want for this, but I think maybe the next one will be some also with book pages, but you know, these are magazine pages. They feel a little bit different than ordinary book pages. They are softer, and I found that they worked well for this project. I'm sorry if you can't see, it gets better when I'm going more down the bunch here. What was I saying? Next project. I think it might be some origami with book pages next time. And please use the hashtag Xmas 2022 if you are making your own ornaments and joining me, and you can also tag me because I would love to see what you make. That's the last page, and now it has to dry a little bit. And while it dries, we are going to find something like this. This is it was on a clothing tag, so I saved it. So now I will just try to thread this, have big holes, so I'm going to thread this here, and then I am going to open it and attach them together if I can. Let's see. Don't have any nails left. Been working so much outside and my nails, it's just a mess. Sorry for the fiddly thing here. There you see, the next glue is going to be in the middle, and then it will be closed. Looks like I have glue everywhere. So now I can just, I like to place this inside before I glue that. And now I can just add glue here in the middle. And close it. And like to add a paper clip like this, and the bead on top. And now I like to add some hot glue here. So, because if I pull, I will pull this in and destroy this thing. It's probably dry now. Let's see. Trying to center all of these as the best as I can. Of course, when I'm doing a video, everything is just so fiddly. Okay, let's just add glue. And pull. It's easier when you have that bead. Just try to shape it the best you can. Hold it a little bit. And I also like to add some glue here on top. And push that down. Now you can sort of just make it pretty with all these folds. And you can see the difference, because this time I folded all the circles with the text outside. This one I did the second outside and inside, and then you see the difference. So this has colors more like randomly, and every second one is a colored and every second one is text, both in the middle and up. And here, oh, I have to fix this. It was a little bit difficult this time. There are just colors in the middle and text on top, so you can just play around. I didn't see if I was in frame even, I don't know. Here you can see the difference. And here we have those colors only on the center pieces and text on top and bottom. Spinning. But I think these are pretty just the way they are, with only these, without any decorations. I am not going to decorate this any further, but you can decorate all that your heart desire, of course. I will just have to fix this. So that's it for today. Thank you for watching. Hope to see you next time. Bye bye.